11,000.
Hi guys, I'm your homegirl Daphne Brown with Beyond the Home Realty, and I can explain why I'm dressed like this. Today, we are in one of my most favorite communities, which is the joyful neighborhood of Jubilee, located in Hockey, Texas. And so, because we're going to give you a walkthrough, behind the scenes, if you will, of Joy Hub, we're also going to be dropping gems throughout this video that will help you make a more informed decision if you're looking to move and you want a community that's going to have schools that you can walk to, if you want a community that has amazing walkability, if you want a place to really connect with the community, a place that places emphasis on wellness living, holistic living, a happy homeowner, a healthy home, and a healthy home. This is gonna be it. I'm telling you. Jubilee!
The lights are turning me on and they're lifting me higher. I wanna tell you that I feel alright. Yeah.
Before we stepped foot inside the Joy Hub construction site, we gathered in one of Jubilee's stunning model homes for a special Realtor Ambassador briefing. On the big screen, we got an exclusive progress update straight from the community team, sharing how this amenity is taking shape, the intentional design behind it, and how it's all part of Jubilee's mission to bring wellness and connection to everyday life. Then it was time to suit up for our tour, safety first. So hard hats, safety glasses, bright orange vests, and of course, my DJ Action 4 camera mounted right on top so you can see exactly what I saw every step of the way. Let's head out and get our very first up-close look at the Joy Hub in action.
Oh no, that's better.
You got it?
I feel like I got the heart.
All right.
Y'all ready? Y'all look official.
On your screen right now is a map of the Jubilee Community Master Plan, which will include miles of walking trails and spaces designed to inspire joy every day. Do what? Capture the content. We got our safety glasses on, our hard hat, and our vest. And we're doing the damn thing. Drum roll, please. Yes! Just about to walk through Joy Hub. This place features a gigantic 11,000 square foot pool with a rock climbing wall and play platforms. Let's go! I've been working hard. Look at them, getting a break.
I mean, they're with us.
All right. I think we're waiting on a couple more people, and then we're going to take a picture real quick.
B, it's still very much an active construction site. Touching the wall, for example, that's fresh.
Now let's go behind the scenes and learn how the Joy Hub is being constructed and what you can expect.
Put drainage in, rebar footings, so it won't take you through a path where you think you're gonna have to jump, but don't stray from the path and keep an eye on where you're putting your feet.
Entry area, so it's kind of like that beach style entry area. That's where we all walked in.
I feel fine. I'm riding on a groove, baby.
And this is really meant for the younger kids with their parents. We'll have a couple of umbrellas and along the backside before it goes deep, and those are going to be to provide some shade areas within the zero and entry spot. As we move forward toward the deep end, the deepest part is about 6 feet. In that deep side is where we're going to have that climbing wall. So the climbing wall is going to be on our right-hand side over there. You'll see the steps kind of inlaid to the gunite on either side of where that climbing wall is going to be. The little island that we have here in the middle, that's where, and Haley pointed to earlier, that has kind of like that balancing walkway that you kind of the kids try to go across with the net over top. So they're going to try to go from the island out towards where the colorful tile is, towards that truck. And then most of the pool outside of that island and outside of the deep area is sitting anywhere from like that 3.5 to 4.5 foot depth, which is kind of like that more comfort zone area to be able to stand, sweet spot really, yeah. We have taken advantage on most of the borders. We have like ledges, so these on two extremes we have the ledges where we'll have and loungers sitting on top of that. Things that are not in yet, so behind where that machine is right there, as well as in front of where the pool equipment building is right there, we'll have some cabanas, so that'll be available for the residents to utilize as well. And then of course we'll circle the rest of the site with additional loungers and seating chairs. Right outside of the co-working space that's right here, where all the stakes are sticking up, we'll have a pretty large size covered pavilion area that'll have some tables and chairs, more of the dining style tables.
Jubilee
and chairs.
residents will be able to work in peace at the Joy Hub's Working Lounge. This will not only be a place for play, but also a place to work in a peaceful and inspiring environment. Residents will be able to enjoy a beautifully designed, cozy lounge with a coffee station, free Wi-Fi, and plenty of space for chatting with neighbors or working on your laptop, all while enjoying a spectacular view.
Right now, the site is encompassed, is not just the pool and co-working site. We're encompassing the entire phase 1 pretty much. And so you can see behind us, or behind you guys right there, the first element of our splash pad has been installed as well. So that's really the center element of the splash pad, and there's going to be a bunch of other items that go around that as well. It's a circular splash pad that's right in the event lawn area, and so we're excited to see that going into production. And the cool thing about the splash pad that's a little different and unique from other communities is that it is going to be connected to a water softener system. So a lot of the calcium buildup that you see in a lot of other places that causes a lot of issues and malfunctions, and we're hoping to solve that by installing that water softener. The pool itself, we're also installing, after it officially completes construction, but before we open it up for operations, a system called Clear Comfort Systems. And what that does is it essentially uses a technology to minimize bacteria, thus reducing the amount of chlorine that you have to put into the pool. So it's still
Better
a
for your
chlorinated
skin.
pool, but you don't have to use as much chlorine to reach those state guidelines because of that technology that we're implementing with that.
How does that work?
Oh, I knew somebody was going to ask me that. And I will send you a whole write-up about it.
Use bubbles or something like
I want to say it's like a nano bubble technology, but I don't know the scientific elements behind it. And
It starts over there and it ends up here.
In short.
Will it have an on and off switch, or is it always gonna be on when the pool's open?
and for the splash pad,
Uh-huh.
it will have an activator and button.
Okay.
Yeah, and it'll be through a sequencer. And we decided against doing a recirculation system for the splash pad, so it's a flow-through system, meaning it's not collecting into a tank, being treated and recirculated through chemicals. It's just all fresh water passing through to the system. And the negative side of that is the sustainability aspect. But what we're doing for that is that'll drain into our storm system that fills our detention ponds that we then pull out of for irrigation of the common areas.
Wow. Yeah.
And so,
Yeah. Very cool.
No slides?
no slides at this moment, and we're future planning for other things and for potential additions in the future, but as of this moment there's not. The pool equipment building that's behind you, that's where all the pumps are, that's where the chemicals will be stored. That building was actually built a little bit larger than what our current needs are, just in case, whether it's us or whether it's residents in the future, if they want to add some sort of fun element like that, we have the space for it.
And so to access this, it would be through the app, so you wouldn't have to stand in line and get pool tags and all that every year? Or
Correct.
how was that?
And we haven't developed the policy itself yet on that, but
Okay.
the concept is that with the Jubilee app, you'll be able to have mobile access control.
Perfect.
And so they have, like you would set that up, you would walk up to the gate where the access control reader is, and you would just shake it,
Got it.
and it would unlock the gate for you.
Got it.
And if we turn our attention over to this side, we should start seeing the building space. So on the right-hand side, we have the co-working space. The co-working space is about 1,200 square feet, and about 1,000 square foot of that is the main space itself. That's meant for, like we mentioned, people that are working from home that want to escape their house and just come get a different view. And it'll obviously have windows all facing towards the pool so they can enjoy the nice view of the pool. It'll also have a coffee machine in there, and as well as a very Jubilee themed design of
Yes.
furniture inside of it. And attached to that is like the storage building. That's where the extra 1,200 and the extra 200 square feet come in. That'll eventually be storage, but it'll start off as the office space for both our HOA and on-site person Kay, as well as our director of Joy, Karen. They're currently out of a model home, and so they'll both be able to office out of there. It's quite large, honestly, but once we start using it for storage, it's going to get smaller and smaller. So, and that'll be temporary for them until we get to the phase 2 building.
Is phase 1, does that include the food trucks or no?
Yes.
Okay.
So, and there's 2 elements on food trucks, really one element. So
And where would that be?
further on the parking lot side,
Okay.
we don't see it right here because
Okay.
it's blocked by the fencing.
Okay.
There's going to be some food truck plugs.
Okay.
Where when food trucks come and Karen brings them in for resident events or whatever, they can plug in there, and they don't have to have the noisy generators and all of that. The container, the pop-up container that Haley referenced earlier, that is going to be
Basically, if you turn around and see those 4 steel cages, that's roughly right where it's a little further right, but those cages represent the canopy that goes over that container. So similar to the canopy that's here for furniture and seating, if you're by the pool or just want to work outside in the fall, or the 2 days a year that Texas allows you to work outside. Same concept over there. Canopy is over the container, so when it is like this outside, there's at least a little bit of reprieve for shade.
And for that pop-up canopy, it'll have serving windows on both sides.
Okay.
So leading up to it will be the gates, the fencing that encompass the pool, but it'll have serving windows on both sides. So if we're using it for the event lawn space and an event happening over in the event lawn, it can be used for that, or it can be used to serve people that are within the pool itself.
Will there be a space to reserve for the residents that they can reserve to have their own like small special private events?
We haven't quite gotten to those discussions yet
Okay.
internally. Yes, the answer to that is yes. We just haven't gotten to the point of deciding whether that's going to be in this space right here, whether it's going to be in the second phase, and whether it's going to be in this space once the second phase opens. We haven't gotten to like the specific logistics of it. But ultimately, we will have a space for residents to be able to utilize and enjoy for their small parties or their larger parties.
Okay, thank you.
And this other building right here, it's a little less exciting. That's where the restrooms are going to be housed.
Looks
it's
like.
also where the pool and lifeguard room is going to be, and where you kind of see the steel frame right there, it's going to be, and kind of where the lifeguard, at least one lifeguard will be sitting, and people walking up, this is going to be the main walkway from the parking lot, will be able to go and ask them questions if they don't have access control, but ultimately they will have that access control to enter the pool directly adjacent to that. And then not as exciting again, that little, sorry?
When the pool's closed, will those bathrooms still be open to the public, to the neighborhood?
Yes, so, and the bathrooms are going to be through the hallway, and so they're going to be accessible from the park whether the pool is open or not.
But if you're at the pool, you gotta walk out the gates to go to the bathroom and come back in.
You sacrifice one area to gain somewhere else. And then, usually not very exciting, but the little opening right there is going to be where a vending machine is. It's a little bit more exciting for Jubilee because Haley has curated a whole slew of healthy beverages and snacks that'll go into the vending machine.
That's so Jubilee.
Are you gonna have a gym here, like Prospect Branch, like they have the pool and right next door they have the gym? Or
So we don't have plans to having a fitness center adjacent in this specific site. We do have plans for a fitness center in Jubilee. It just won't be on this site. Yeah.
After this site is built out, we turn our attention towards our second amenity center, and that's kind of our fitness, our tennis courts, our pickleball courts. It's like a whole active area.
What's the estimated completion date?
For this? Summer, yes.
So everybody here, you're sworn to
As
summer.
to not but that's also just for the pool,
Yeah.
not for the buildings.
Right,
So
right.
we're gonna have the pool open as soon as we can for residents to use while we're still furnishing and figuring these spaces
So the big
out.
question mark, and it's even out of their controls, is obviously when we're going to get power to the site. Somebody asked about power delays earlier. And there is power poles that have been dropped, but they don't do us any good until they're up and functional. And so that might delay them being able to get and hit that target. But it'll still be summer. It'll still be with plenty of time to have usable time out at the pool for the residents. And so we are happy about that and confident with that. Any other questions?
So you guys are welcome to walk around the site a little bit, take your photos and take your videos. Just please be very careful about where
All
you step.
right, real estate
And
relatives,
then
thanks
when you're
so much
done,
for
you guys are free
watching.
to go. You
We'll
can
be
go
posting
back.
updates and videos of all things Joy in Jubilee every Wednesday for Wellness Wednesday, so be sure to subscribe so you don't miss the series. In our next video, we'll bring you part 2 of the Joy Hub and show you the amazing progress that's been made. You're gonna love seeing how far it's come. I'll also post our playlist right here, and that is dedicated to all things Jubilee, so you can catch up on all the builders, floor plans, buyer incentives, events, updates, all in one place. As always, thank you for watching, and please remember that the homegirls are always ready and willing to enable you to find your way home. Bye-bye.